Not everyone has to deal with it, but I like everyone to think about it. Divorce. Hello, I'm Matthew Miller, and today I'm here to inform you about the importance of keeping a loving, healthy relationship with your child, and also the importance of keeping a friendship with your ex. Today I'm going to be talking about three topics: being a part of your child's life, mother-father relationships after divorce, and lastly, tips on how to strengthen your parent-child bond. Now, let's take a moment and talk about some stats about marriage. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, nearly half of all first-time marriages end in divorce. And at NASPolline.org has an article written by Dr. John E. Disrochers, who states that nearly two-thirds of all marriages that end in divorce involve children. Now, in the long run, nearly 80% of these children that grow up to be adults live healthy, well-rounded, stable lives. But the other 20% of these children that grow up to be adults have some sort of psychological issue. These psychological issues stem out into many different subjects that we could talk about at a later time. Now, typically, the first year of divorce for a child is typically the most difficult and exhausting, since it's a change to their day-to-day routine. Now that we know some stats about marriage, let's talk about some tips for co-parenting. Now, I'm no expert, but I do practice co-parenting on a day-to-day basis, since I am a divorced parent of two children. But I did read an article at helpguide.org in a February 2014 article written by Jocelyn Block and Melinda Smith, who are both MAs, and they state that, quote, co-parenting can give your children stability and close relationships with both parents, end quote. Co-parenting can be exhausting, but you need to do it to show your children that the parents are, staying friendly. Sharing in decisions by both parents allows both parents to know what's happening in your child's everyday life. Is co-parenting the best option? Yes, it is. It makes your child feel secure, it shows them consistency, and gives them a healthy example to live by. The tips for co-parenting can be difficult, but it is doable. Let's talk about some tips to strengthen your parent-child bond. There are many different things that you can practice your parent-child bond, but let me give you 5 tips as outlined in ezinearticles.com. Now, first is spending time together. You'll never get that time back. Number 2, communicate. Always talk to your children and allow them to talk to you about their problems. Number 3, respect. Allow your children to grow up and make mistakes. Number 4, family meals. Always have family meals, or at least dinner, because it gives you a chance to reflect on what happened throughout the day and allows your children to tell you what happened. Lastly, always tell your children that you love them. You always want your children to know that you love them. Co-parenting is no easy task, and it may take a lot of work to be civilized with your ex. But it also will help out your child in the long run. Today I know I went over a lot of things, but allow me to recap about some of the topics. Today I informed you on being a part of your child's life, mother-father relationships after divorce, and tips on how to strengthen your parent-child bond. I have given you many tips on how to co-parent with your ex and everyday tips that will make your bond with your child better. If you're a divorced parent, I highly encourage you to go out and do research on your own on how to co-parent and be friendly with your ex, because your children are your life and you should give them the best one that they deserve. Thank you for listening and have a great day.